I can't.
You cannot argue with it?
Can't say no to that.
Thank you so much, sir.
That's fantastic.
Take my stuff.
Mountain Man.
Treasures.
Bop it down there.
You're welcome, sir. You have a really nice day.
Yeah, that's sun lamp. These used to sell. I don't know if they still do. Oh, those masks are freaking cool. I don't know what the value is on them.
Sonny, is there any way you can put it over here? Put it right back there.
That's awesome. What do you want on your masks?
$5 each.
$5.
Mm-hmm.
What if I got all 5? Would you do 20 for 5? Give me a deal.
Yeah.
Cool. Do that.
If you're into Halloween stuff too,
Yeah.
there's a ton of Halloween stuff over here.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, and
Oh, you got that too?
That whole entire tote over there.
Over there.
I
Okay.
want about 10 on this one.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty
If
cool.
you're interested.
Yeah.
It was on the back of the seat for a long time.
Okay.
He's my co-pilot.
Is there a spot? Can I make like a little pile?
Absolutely.
somewhere?
Do it on that table right
I want to
there.
make sure it's out of the way.
Table
Okay.
there. That's for sale if you know anybody wants a patio table.
Gotcha.
6 chairs. Dirt cheap. And I got Star Wars cup toppers if you know anybody. I have the whole collection.
Oh, okay. Those were from the the Phantom Menace. Is that right?
The later 3 Lucasfilms.
Yeah.
And then this Taco Bell.
Oh yeah,
Pizza
yeah.
Hut, and
Yep.
KFC. And we have all of them. So
Cool.
yeah. I know, right?
I like them. I don't know how much I like them, but I think they're cool.
Yeah, they're cool. I got straws and stuff.
Skull soup. Coffee grinder. Rocks. I don't know anything about it. A buddy that loves rocks, but just don't know about them enough to do anything with them. like a... I have no idea. It's tooled by there, it's cool.
Hey, Harry, that's a little garbage bag. Morning.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Spirit Halloween. How to go in the store, dude.
My pop like it's on my bed, and then I need my money bag box. Just need a minute.
Creep show, sure. There you go. Alright, socks.
You might like this. You're getting collectible. I don't know. It's a bag.
Oh, look at that, yeah. We'll set these over. Is that the old?
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know,
sent
some
away
kind
like
of
the
bag or
points.
something. That's, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. But it looks like it's new, whatever it is.
Yeah. The country store, they used to like turn in like the points to buy stuff out of their magazines.
Oh, yeah.
And they had like all this like outdoor like sleeping bags and like all kinds of stuff. Paper Magic Group. What is that? Old Nike. That's white and clean. That's kind of a miracle.
This one wasn't meant to be out here, buddy. I'm sorry. This one wasn't meant to be out here. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Man, you're checking a couple boxes with Jersey and Friday the 13th.
All right.
Here's an old champion. Reverse weave. That's a winner.
I changed my mind. I don't give a shit. Okay, I'll be right back.
Navy, is this an old one? it is. Made in the USA. That's a nice little one. Alright, cool. I think we did alright here. What I owe you here?
Oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna clear a little spot. You said 20 on those.
20 on all the masks, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll just do this for $2.
Okay.
22.
Is there anything you want at the gas station, Mama?
$3.
Sure.
25. How about $5 for all this?
Okay.
Is that okay or not?
Yeah, that's fine.
30.
Yeah.
How about $2.50 a hat?
For another 5, okay. Yeah.
40. And then are you getting, but you're not getting this white
No,
thing?
no, no.
How about just $50?
$50?
You taking that?
3
Yes.
sweatshirts?
For
Cool.
$50, dude.
I can't
You cannot argue with it?
can't say no to that.
Thank you so
No,
much, sir.
That's fantastic.
Take my stuff.
I'd take your plants, but
My
I'm just
house
gonna
is-
kill them, and that would, like, I'd feel bad.
My house is so clean and nice. I'd actually not.
You just don't want anything back in, right?
I thought maybe one day I'd have a really nice house, and I never did get that. So.
And that's what my lady says all the time.
You're on the
Yeah,
way.
dude.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All this stuff, you're
Maybe
getting rid of
once I
all of it this weekend.
Thank you, honey. So I'd say I have a box for you to take that all in, but I don't.
Oh, that's all right.
They're all full.
That's all right. I'll take a couple trips.
I'd pick it up.
Well, then pick it up.
You can tell. See on the
All right, Mark.
see the M? It's Mountain Smith.
Huh.
It's a good name.
You know your stuff.
Yeah. I'd pick it up.
What's the word?
I don't know.
My husband likes to buy stuff when it's a good deal and then forget to use them.
I buy a lot of stuff and sits in the garage.
Yep, that's what's been happening here and we gotta get rid of it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You scooped up, Mark.
There's this bin and this bin. A lot of them.
Any figures in there, or is
I
that just,
think there are, but they're all broken up.
that's where the money tends to be.
I paid $5 a bin for them. Yeah, for $5 each. $10.
$10. I don't know if I have a 10. I had one, and I think I gave it to lady at the last sale. I got a 20. You got 5, and then you make a profit. I can't have you not making a profit.
I got 10.
All right.
I don't need to make a profit.
Howdy, sir.
How are you, sir?
Doing all right. Saw your rig, and I thought, well, this must be a good place to go.
I was just driving around. I started out in the valley, and I just kind of worked my way in. And all right, I'm out of here unless you figured out a price that you wanted.
Maybe. Hey, marble bag. I don't think these sell particularly well, but it's in good shape. Would you take 5 on the thermos or tumbler? I don't remember what the right word for them is.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah.
And then 5 for that guy, so I owe you $10.
Yep. Works.
I'll do that. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Thanks. What's that?
That was back in '88.
Yeah. How many things did you have to send in for this?
I work for 7-Eleven.
Okay.
In the parking lot.
Okay.
I picked up more. I have more of those. I had 10. I had
The sleeping bag and all that stuff?
5 sleeping bags. I got a bunch of lighters someplace in this mess over here.
Do you really?
Yeah. Camel, you name it. Like that kind of stuff.
All the old country store stuff. They had the jackets. Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll take the one off your hands anyway. Okay, guys, a pretty quick one today, but I actually just stopped at a sale. I mean, it was noon. I just happened to see a sign, and it was at a church. So, you know I love a good church sale. I didn't have the camera. I did get some cool stuff. So, to cap off what otherwise is kind of just a, okay pickups, I got some cool stuff at this church sale. I'll pull it out of the car and I'll show you here. All right, here we go. Laid it all out here on the driveway real quick. The new and sealed media, you guys know I pick up that stuff a lot. I think this is worth like $5 or $6. It's new and sealed. I've sold it before. Hogan's Heroes, I'm not sure. I would imagine it's worth $5 to $10, something like that. It's complete 4th season, still sealed. Open, they don't really sell, but I've sold them before sealed. So probably like $2. I'm a sucker for James Bond and for VHS, so I did pick up the Pierce Brosnan World Is Not Enough and GoldenEye, still sealed. We got a couple of Pentax point and shoot cameras. If they work, like maybe 30 or 40 bucks, I don't know, haven't comped it yet. The IQ Zoom, the other one is I think an IQ Zoom as well. It's black. This one though is the Easy 80, I guess is what that is. The other one just says IQ Zoom, so I don't know, but I got those for $2 a piece. We got this guy, I think it says the Blue Claws. I don't know. I'm assuming maybe a minor league baseball team, and sometimes that weird stuff is is pretty good. Look at that, a pair of Hokas. I'll show you over here. The bottom, usually when I find these things, they're all chewed up, and these are in great shape. And she knew. She was like, oh yeah, Hoka, those are a great brand. That's a great buy. Yeah, it is. At $3, I'm definitely going to pick up those, and size 8.5, so a good size. A little plush eyeball. I just thought it was cool, and there's some wear to it. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I'll probably hang on to it and just let it sit around. Here we've got a Ravensburger. That's a good name if you're looking at like puzzles and stuff. They make some pretty expensive stuff. There is a little tear. I don't know if you can see it there. There's a tear in the plastic, but I guess like a paint by numbers thing. So pick that up. I thought it was cool. Paint by numbers stuff can do pretty well. This, the Montana Summer Symphony. You can see like the trees are clarinets and flutes and stuff. Sorry, I got me and the sky reflected up there. We'll try to angle it. Pretty cool. It's got like the different symphonies or whatever. That's for the store. I think 25 bucks in the store, I think. And I don't pick up Pyrex often, but I know this is a good pattern. They knew it was a good pattern. They had the Pyrex set aside and priced a little bit higher. This is I think it's the 404 green polka dot. And let's see. Yeah, see, you can see there's some scuffs in the green. It's not pristine, but it's still a desirable pattern. They had it at 50 bucks, but she said, hey, I do see now that there are a bunch of scuff marks on there, so I'll give it to you for 40. And we did that. Church sale, it's a going to a good cause anyway. And so this, I think, I gotta look it up and comp it to be sure, because like I said, I don't do a ton of Pyrex, hardly any, frankly, and people yell at me when I pass it up. I think this is worth like 125 to 150 bucks, something like that. I think this is a really good one. So we paid $40 for this. I bought this separate after I checked out, because this was up at the checkout and I'd already paid. I paid $15 for the rest of it though, you know, and so we'll get that. We'll double that off one of the cameras if it works. You know, and again, like I said, probably 20-25 bucks on this in the store. The Hokas I haven't comped yet, but you know, Hokas, they're fantastic shoes. So yeah, we'll do okay. I'm really happy, and really happy you decided to hang out with us today. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.